Hi, welcome. My name is Allie with the Sea Owl. That's me. And I'm so grateful to be spending this precious time with you. If you found yourself drawn to this reading, then likely this message is for you. And what we're going to do here today is I'm going to gently call you out with the help of Spirit. I am going to bring through the information that you've already intuitively known, but in a mostly gentle way, but in a way that is straightforward and clear to help get you on the right track, on the right path, to get you off the wheel and moving forward. So in saying that, there may be things in this reading that feel triggering for you, and I need you to know that's okay. That's the point. It is not in any way to be cruel or menacing or to create guilt or shame. Those things do not exist here with Spirit. This is merely to help clarify nudgings or knowings that you've already had to help you get on the right track. So, with that being said, I've already cleansed the space and meditated over this reading. I would love for you to close your eyes and take at least one, if not a few, deep, mindful breaths, setting the intention that what you most need to hear comes through this reading today. And, we're just going to set the intention that the messages come out clearly and for your highest good, to get you in a feeling of momentum, positive momentum for the future. So as Abraham Hicks says, you can really start launching those rockets of desire that have been lying dormant inside your heart, and kind of get the clutter and the junk and the muck that you've been wrestling with inside cleaned up and out of the way. All right, so go ahead and take some deep breaths while we're shuffling. Spirit, please and thank you. Spirit team of the listener, what do they need to know? Thank you. To help get them on the right path. Please and thank you, Spirit. I love to see the Seed of Cups here from this deck. It is one of my favorite cards in this gorgeous deck. This deck is the Gentle Tarot from an Alaskan creator, Mary in the Sky. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, and this is an extra bonus card unique to this deck, the Unseen. What do they need to know to get on the right track? Gently calling out those attracted to this reading, please and thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe those cards just flew out like that. Oh, and they said right side up, thank you. And they're kind of supposed to be a little out to the side here from everybody else. This is really, really something, I'll tell you. Okay. Let's see what we have here at the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune. The overall energy of this is literally to help get this wheel turning in your favor, to get you out of the darkness, out of the muck, and up into where you want to be, where you've been manifesting. So we are on the perfect right track here already. I'm going to set these to the side here, and I hope everything is even and in view for you. So let's start off here with this intense rebirth that you have been manifesting, feeling like it's in the wings, wanting to have manifest for you, and the intense thoughts in your mind that you've been wrestling with about how you're going to navigate this rebirth that you have been manifesting and also feel is on the way. If you We're in the reading that I posted last night about a message from Source. This definitely feels like a continuation from that reading. So that's just a nudge to you if you were in that reading also, they're giving me. But you don't have to be. There's a lot of energy here about how the relationship with yourself needs to change. I was initially going to say has changed, and it was like a full stop. No, this is something that needs to change. The Harvest of Cups here, which is the King of Cups, loves himself fully, is completely at peace with everything because of the internal work that they have done to fully and completely love themselves. Every fault, every flaw, every quote unquote ugly thing about themselves, all the shadow aspects, all the dark has been fully integrated with the light. So they now coexist harmoniously together in a beautiful state of peace at all times, which gives you this gorgeous stability beyond comprehension, no matter how high the waves are in your life or how low the tide. You are steady, firm, secure in every way, shape, and form. That is what needs to change here. That is all truly, at this moment in time, all that you should be aspiring to create within yourself. And this feels easier said than done, but Spirit is telling me it's actually going to be easier, this process, than you think it will, because you're going to be asking for help in doing this from Creator, from your spirit team, from your guardian angels, from your ancestors. You're going to be asking for help this time. And you're going to be doing it with such intention and conviction that there will be no other way but for this to happen within you, this change to happen within you, because it's time now. You know it's time, and you're asking for divine assistance. Everything you've been working on in your life is leading up to this point, has led up to this point of you being ready to take this aspect of complete and utter total self-love to the nth degree and actually integrate this into your being. So it doesn't matter where your home is, what your finances look like, how many people you have in your life, how high the waves might be. None of that will matter. It's giving me a very like Buddha-esque kind of feeling, because you have created such a stability and peace in home inside yourself that truly nothing else matters. Now, things will, but I hope you understand what they're getting at here. That is the ultimate peace. That is the ultimate security. They want you to use your voice. They want you to write it out and speak it out loud. Set an intention. Ask with conviction. It's not that they don't know that you want these things, but there is magic in using our voice. There's magic in writing our intentions down. Couple that together with the purity of your heart and this desire to create this unshakable stability within yourself, and asking the divine for help to get there is what's going to make this path so much easier than it may seem. I don't care how old you are in human years. It truly doesn't matter, because we're talking about your soul here. And this is one of the lessons that your soul chose to tackle in this incarnation. See how this is the beginning of your reading here, of this spread, which is to say that has to be done first in order to get to this Seed of Cups. And I love that the moon is next to it. This moon card in particular is so beautiful because it radiates this warmth, light energy, while also keeping things a bit secretive, a bit under wraps, because there's so much beauty in this new beginning that's coming for you that it's almost like they don't want to fully spoil the surprises along the way. I can kind of feel a sigh of like, at this point, like someone's thinking, at this point, I don't care about surprises. I just need to know that my circumstances are going to change. Like, I don't care to be surprised. Just tell me. Just show it. Just make it show up already. And I understand that completely. But look how peaceful and just happy and pleasant and joyful this little otter is in the sea. It really doesn't need to know, it's hanging out here in dusk, or it could be sunrise, but I get this dusk feeling moving into the moon. If it doesn't really care or know what's ahead or what's to come, it's completely just calm and pleasant. I don't know why that word keeps coming up, but just feeling pleasant in the moment right now. You have 2 cards here of like infinite potential and things that are hidden with the moon and the unseen. The number 22 is coming in here, so that might be a signifier for someone. But I feel like in the past you've had a lot of things, you've let your mind run roughshod over you. Your mind has been in control. Your thoughts have been in control. They've been in the driver's seat. Worry, panic, not knowing what the next step is going to look like. And so that causes a lot of anxiety and grief and just worry and frustration. That is what has been governing your life. And so that is the significance here of let's overcome that now, once and for all. Let's do that in a big way where, again, the King of Cups, it does not matter how high the waves get in your life. You will have created such stability and peace in unconditional love for yourself, within yourself, that it simply doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that you won't have moments of grief in your life or sadness, but they won't overtake you. They won't drown you in the same way that they have historically. Again, there is this need for you to know that things are changing in your world at a rapid pace, at rapid speed. This change, it's like a freight train. It's not going to stop. It's in movement. You're on the train. You're in the car. There's no jumping off this train. You manifested the train. I think this is where some of the anxiety is coming, is that you can feel this momentum coming in your life, but you don't know what the destination is going to look like. There's some anxiety and hesitation that the destination is going to be like a horror movie, like your worst nightmare. And it's like that's the total opposite of where you're going. And also, why are you putting your energy into that? Why are you putting your energy into so much fear and dread and worry? I hear some of you saying, because that is what my reality has looked like. That is what my experience has looked like. I have nothing else to base it off of. But I do feel Spirit saying that's not entirely true. You have had some really amazing moments in your life that you can pull from that energy to help get you out of the energy of all the trauma and pain and horrible things that you have been through. They're not negating that in any way, but they're asking you which wolf you want to feed. At this point in time, is feeding that terrified, fearful wolf going to help you get to this inner stability and unconditional love for yourself, where you can manifest in any storm. I think we know the answer to that, you know. I get that the unseen that, you know, causes you so much anxiety. I also get that the speed with which what you intuitively feel things changing is giving you anxiety too. But there is so much comfort to be drawn from what's yet to come. Let's think of a perfect scenario where you are about to have a baby and there's no chance of anything, you know, in this scenario, nothing is going to go wrong. Everything is going to come out beautiful and wonderful and exciting. But you, even in knowing that, even in being given this divine, you know, message of everything's going to go perfectly, you have no need to worry. Everything is safe. Everything is protected. Even with this, like, permission slip to not worry from Spirit, you still don't know what it's going to look like or feel like on the other side of having that baby, and you're still living in anxiety. Instead of looking at it from how you would after you've had the baby, where it's nothing but bliss. You're holding this thing that you helped create and bring into the world, and looking at its perfection and its little nose and the little noises that it makes, and you're just in absolute awe of it, and you have all these, you know, love hormones surging through your body. You can feed off of that. You know, you don't have, this is just an example. Draw from it your own personal experience of a moment like that where you didn't know what was going to happen and you ended up living in bliss after that. You have moments like this that you can draw upon, and that's what Spirit's bringing up here. I understand that the momentum and the uncertainty is making things feel a lot more overwhelming and harder than they need to. I really love that they put the Ace of Cups and Temperance here, kind of off to the side. This little finch feels very significant to me in this reading for you. So I feel like finches might be a bird, again, another bird from the reading from yesterday. Another bird that might be following you around. But there's this feeling of just ease and patience and calm in this deep well of love and new beginnings that is permeating your energy right now, that your spirit team is just desperately wanting for you to be in that energy of excitement and anticipation for, instead of anxiety and worry because you don't know what it's going to look like. Can we not be in anticipation for a surprise from the universe? Sometimes I feel like I'm a broken record, but this is truly what's coming through. There's new beginnings happening all over it, a complete rebirth. And you have to let go of your vice grip on allowing your thoughts to drive this train. You have to allow spirit and your intuition to come in here more. I feel like a good practice every single day when you start to feel those thoughts creep in or those feelings creep in is to stop and take a few deep breaths, like in for 4, hold your breath, and then out for 4. Do that a few times and tell yourself, I am safe. I am safe. Look at 5 things, something you can smell, something you can see, hear, touch, taste, a different thing for each sense. and keep repeating to yourself, I am safe. I am safe. It's very important to use your words. It's very important to use your words and speak with intention to the divine when you ask for help. Again, they are reiterating, it's not that we don't know what you want, but there is actual magic when you write your intention, speak your intention, and ask the divine for help. These are ways to get you to get that wheel of fortune moving, to get that wheel moving. All right, I'm going to get one more card. There's also a message here about honoring your energy more. Honoring yourself, honoring your energy. Can we get a final message here, Spirit, of clarity on this reading? Thank you. Speak with integrity. This is what we've been talking about. Using your voice to ask for what you want, to speak, to fully become this King of Cups in your life. This is exactly what we've been talking about. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Which wolf are you going to feed? Be very mindful of how you speak about yourself. On the top here, look at this. On the top, speak openly and honestly. And at the bottom, create a beautiful dream with your words. Your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of the word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. So we have to really get a handle on the thoughts that we allow to come out of our mouth in words. What kind of spells are you speaking over your life? This isn't to scare you, but your words have so much more power. Your thoughts become things. Your words are spells. Which wolf are you feeding in this scenario? What kind of dream are you creating? Are you creating a dream or a nightmare for yourself? Maybe you need to make little signs with like those flare pens or colorful Sharpies or highlighters and tape them around your house to remind yourself that your word creates your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. What kind of thoughts are you ruminating on? What are you saying about yourself? What are you saying about your surroundings and your situation? It's time to face this head on by asking the divine for help, to really combat this once and for all. You are strong enough to do this. This is not going to be as hard as you think. It is merely a matter of retraining your brain with the help of spirit, and you can do this. You can. Your thoughts are not more powerful than you, and you are not your thoughts, and not every thought that you have is true. For a lot of you, changing your thoughts about what you think about yourself and your worthiness is paramount. Okay, I want to get one more card here from the Animal Oracle deck for encouragement, please. Encouragement, a card of encouragement for those this reading resonates for, please and thank you, Spirit. A card of encouragement, please. Finish this reading with a card of encouragement for them, please. And thank you. So grateful for the messages so far. Lay a solid foundation literally flew out and landed on the King of Cups card, which is about laying a solid foundation within yourself. Peacock spirit is another bird, obviously. This may have significance for someone. 46 reduces to a 10. We're ending this cycle. letting yourself shine. They are moving from their heart space and wearing a crown. They are not being led by their thoughts. Lay a solid foundation. Number 6 is the number of unconditional love. And so we need to create that space of unshakable, unconditional love within ourselves to lay this solid foundation. So that way, as we said over and over again, it does not matter how many, how frequently, how tall the waves are that come in your life, you will be secure and stable with your solid foundation. Some of you are getting ready to move into a new house, into a totally new energy, a totally new atmosphere. I'm hearing a really cheesy phrase, double for your trouble. And not to fear the unseen. There's something about twins here. I don't really know exactly what they're getting at entirely, but there is something with like double the energy. Yeah. So take what resonates. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me. I really do sincerely appreciate it. If this reading resonated for you, please like, share, or subscribe. Please leave a comment and let me know how. Your input is invaluable to me as a reader. It really encourages me, and I love to read your comments more than anything. So more than anything, good luck to you on this new journey that you're about to take. Remember to ask out loud for Spirit's help and divine intervention. And more than anything, I hope you take excellent care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye.